If your budget fell apart after the first month, congratulations. You've just finished a practice round. Most budgets don't fail on day one, they fail right after the first month. When the motivation fades, the chaos kicks in, and real life punches holes straight through your perfect plan. It's not because you're bad with money, it's because most budgets are built for a perfect month, not a real one. So let me show you the 5 traps almost everyone falls into and how to break out of them. Your first budget month isn't based on reality, it's a guess. Most people build a budget assuming that nothing will go wrong. Then they get blindsided by real life. Surprise bills, bad days, impulse buys, emergencies, and best guesses. Reality doesn't care about your spreadsheet. A budget built for perfection collapses the moment that reality shows up. For example, when I made my budget, I didn't really consider car repairs. A little while later, guess what? Yep, $600. There went the budget. So what does a real budget look like? We'll get there. People tend to think that budgeting is just basic math, but that's only part of it. It's also psychology, it's habits, and it's emotional triggers. You don't overspend because you can't add. You typically overspend because you're stressed, you're tired, you're bored, or maybe you're avoiding something. Your budget didn't fail. It shows you who you really are with money, and that can be uncomfortable. If your budget makes you feel called out, it's not a glitch, it's actually the point. And the next reason is one that destroys more budgets than anything else. Most people think that a budget is something that you stick to, but in reality, a budget is something that you adjust. It should be somewhat fluid. The moment people go over in one category, they assume they failed and they quit. But it's not failure, it's feedback. We need a huge mindset shift. One bad week does not break your budget. Quitting does. And don't think overspending means failure. It's actually information you can use. And adjusting does not equal cheating, it's where progress actually starts. You need some flexibility, an oops category, flex money, maybe a reset ritual, a budget that's firm but not too rigid. But even a flexible budget won't survive if you're going to miss this next piece. Most people tend to guess their numbers, and they guess wrong. Like me, I thought I was spending about $50 a week on eating out. It turns out it was actually more like $80. You budget your groceries at $300, it's actually $400. You just can't build a budget on fantasy numbers. If you don't know where your money actually goes, your budget is just built on sand. You need a solid foundation. So look back at your past spending. Also, track your spending for a month or two. Find your real numbers. Remember, it's easier to adjust down than up. Now the final reason that budgets tend to fail is the one nobody talks about, but it can make all the difference. You know, a budget with zero discretionary or fun money is like a prison, and nobody's going to stay in prison voluntarily. We earn our money, and we want to enjoy it. So if your budget doesn't include a little guilt-free spending, most likely you're going to rebel against it. Not because you're irresponsible, but because we're human. So how do you build a budget that actually survives real life? The goal isn't to follow a perfect budget. The goal is to build a flexible system that survives real life. A budget that bends instead of breaks. A plan that grows with you and not against you. You don't need more discipline. What you need is a budget that's built for the person that you actually are. And that's exactly why I built my own budget system. It's not perfect, but it's real. It's the same tracker I use myself, and it's free. If it helps you see your money more clearly, that's a win. I'll put the link and a full walkthrough in the description and pinned comments. Now if this helped you, stick around. I'm dropping a new video every day to help you earn more, owe less, and live better.